walaupun pada malam hari itu kita mungkin terlupa niat, kan, ya, tapi dengan kita bangun untuk sahur itu dah kira niat, sebab tujuan bersahur itu adalah untuk kita berpuasa, kan, ya, untuk kita berpuasa. So alhamdulillah dalam sahur itu, ya, ada banyak keberkatan yang Nabi SAW sebutkan, ya, walaupun dengan seteguk air kosong, insya-Allah, kan, ya. Saya ada banyak perkara nak share dengan kamu tentang puasa ni, kan, ya, yang hari ini istilah doktor-doktor moden, ya, menyebutnya sebagai, have you heard about 1 meal a day, ya, OMAD? Have you heard about intermittent fasting, ya? Just in order to gain, ya, a healthy body, ya. But that is not the topic of our session today, ya. Inshallah today, as I already shared in the WhatsApp, we're going to use Excel spreadsheet software, yeah, to produce a document, yeah, required, yeah, because sometimes engineers will have to do data analysis. Most often when we perform field work with those collected data, yeah, we come back and then we do analysis. Except that some of those data nowadays, yeah, we have this sophisticated application, yeah, interface between the hardware and software, yeah, where you can now directly display, yeah, the results, yeah, of your field work or your experimental work, kan, ya. Tapi in the old days, but however, there are sometimes that require us just to enter the data manually, and then we have to obtain what we call a meaningful relationship, yeah, through the analysis that you have to do. Yeah, from that we make a report, yeah, in order to communicate those findings, yeah, with someone else, yeah, with our lecturers, for example, with our superiors, yeah, in the workplace, you know, or your clients, yeah, if you are a consultant, yeah, things like that. So the first 2 weeks we learn how to do or produce, yeah, Word document in a more professional way, yeah, with features that we just talked about. And today we are going to look at some of the basic features, yeah, in Excel. Now, before that, maybe I just would like to do a quick survey, yeah, through our chat. Yeah, I'm going to ask you a question. How are you familiar with? Yeah, are you, yeah, familiar, yeah, with Excel? Okay, are you familiar with Excel? Okay, I use the orang muda punya, ya, sentence, ya. Are you familiar with Excel? Okay, let us see a quick response from you. Not really. Okay, not really. Come on, I need to see a few more responses. Not really. Little only. Okay. Oh, 50%. That is quite good. Yeah, 50%. Yeah, all right. Okay, myself only maybe know about 5 to 10% of the Excel capabilities. Yeah. So we will see, yeah, if some of these, oh, we have 10% here. Okay. Aklan Sazali, maybe you can help us, yeah, because the sign of thumb up means that you know quite a lot, yeah, on Excel. So help me here along this lecture in case I stumble, yeah, into something, just like what I experienced last week, yeah, for our engineering drawings. Yeah? So we had somebody from Sabah or from Sarawak, yeah, who happened to help me. Thank you very much. All right, so since I know maybe I have to be sincere with you, 5 to 10%. So what I would like to ask you to do is then, yeah, out of this, what we learned today, yeah, you will have to explore. In fact, there is a book, yeah, a book by itself, yeah, written for the spreadsheet software. Yeah. Before this, kita pakai macam-macam dia punya apa package yang ada. Contoh yang saya ingat, Lotus 123. Siapa ingat nama ini? Lotus 123. Among the earlier spreadsheet software. Ada siapa pernah dengar? Lotus 123. Sekarang yang tinggal Lotus Tesco ya kan? Tesco Lotus. Alright. So mungkin tak pernah dengar lah tu ya. Baik. So apa nak sebut tadi ya? Jadi the 95 more percent tu you will have to exploit on your own kan ya. So buku ni kan ya memang macam-macam lah, you can do programming ya, things like that ya. Even macam student punya kita panggil apa result analysis ya, yang keluarkan markah A, B, C yang kamu dapat setiap at the end of the semester tu, dia orang menggunakan Excel kan, tapi canggih lah kan, canggih betul. Maknanya dia boleh buat analisis kan ya, sama ada kursus ini memenuhi course outcome number 1 or not ya, berapa persen yang gagal ya, berapa persen yang tak capai and so on. Detailed analysis just based on data that the lecturers has to upload into the system. Alright, so let us look at the assignment. Okay, I'm going to bring you to this now. Before I continue, just want to double check with you. Can you hear me? Can you see the screen clearly?
Loud and clear.
Loud and clear. Thank you very much. So first of all, your GAG, Google Attendance Quiz right here. So again, the topic of our lab session today is about use of spreadsheet software, such as Excel in our case. That is the first thing. And then the second one is about your assignment. All right. So we go straight to lab work, number 3. Okay. Now, before that, I think we have one new student who just joined in, us this week, or rather today, or yesterday. So he has to do a lot of catch-up work. I don't know whether he is here or not. And if you are here, please try to ask your colleagues, your friends, and what we have done. And then I'm going to open the door for you to submit, even though it will be recorded as late. But I will accept it. Kenapa ni ada 23 orang saja yang turn in, ada 3 orang tak turn in. This is not a good way to start the first class of your semester. MEC400 ni kira the very first class lah, that give you the taste of what engineering is. So what else can I say? I have to treat you like a grown-up adults, and you are going to be responsible of your behavior, your work. All right, so let us go to this use of spreadsheet. So I will edit this a little bit to make it use of spreadsheet, to make it proper English here. Use of spreadsheet. All right. So the due date is on Wednesday next week. Wednesday next week. Okay, let us look at what you are required to do in this exercise or lab session here. So use of a spreadsheet. So there are 2 outcomes that we would like to focus on. Number 1 is entering and formatting the data in Excel. So we are going to look at this specifically. All other features, as I said, you will have to discover themselves. Discover them by yourself. And then be able to plot a line graph and performing basic graphical analysis. The objective of this exercise is to learn how to use a spreadsheet to perform simple arithmetic calculations and doing graphical analysis. Here are the 5 things that are required you to do. Okay, first let us look at this table right here. This is what you call it, print screen and share it with you. So you have to have the title. In this case, determining a spring constant. So we have the information like gravity, And if you want to add more information on this, such as your name, your ID, yeah, date, yeah, and so on, you are more than welcome. That is what I considered as your on kata extra inputs, yeah, into your document. Yep. All right, so let us look at the description. Enter the information, yeah, such as title, gravity, tables heading. Yeah, so here we have table heading. Now, this is always important for you to note. All right, when you have the heading for a column or rows, yeah, always have the name of the variable or name of the heading itself, and then followed by the symbol, yeah, and then followed by the units. This is what engineering, yeah, is all about. Yeah, you have to have a proper symbol to represent a given or specific variables, and then each of these, because they represent physical variables, therefore they must have unit associated with it. In the last chapter, toward the end of the semester, we're going to study how to use the SI units, particularly in a correct way or in a proper way. But for now, just make it important to you to note that you must have the title heading, which is the variable name. You have to have the symbol associated with it, and then you have the units, yeah, corresponding to it. All right, boleh kah? I hope so. All right, for example, here you have the variable name force. The symbol used here is capital F. And then the unit associated with that F is in Newton. All right. So you can see here you have name of the column, yeah, on the top, A, B, C, D, and so on. And then you have the row number, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. So just enter as what you see here. Enter all data into cell and format the cells accordingly. So as you can see in my presentation here, the first column, I do not particularly have the format of the number of significant digits. However, in the second column, you can see all entries, all data, yeah, have 3 decimal places. And similarly for the third column, yeah, and the final column here, I only have 2 decimal places, yeah, to display. Right. So you have to use the format correctly, yeah. Create a column for the force using the formula F equal to mg. So this is engineering first law, yeah. Sorry, engineering, sorry, Newton fourth law, yeah, Newton law of gravity, yeah, Newton law of gravity, yeah, F equal to mg. And format the cells, yeah, accordingly. Plot a line graph for the 2 spring and label the graph with graph and axis title, yeah, legends. And so this is what you are required to do. So what you need to do, there are 2 types of spring here, yeah, with different models. So you are going to plot these 2 data, yeah, on the same graph, or same graph paper. As you can see, the detail of which, yeah, again, we will look into this, yeah, in chapter 4, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, data collection and data representation. Anyway, I would like to stress that whenever you plot the graph, yeah, well, you have to have the title for that graph. So here we have force versus elongation for 2 spring. Now, the title, I would like you, pay attention, guys, pay attention. Normally, we will have the title, yeah, in terms of or given by the name of the variable, symbol, and unit. So I would like you to add to the title, yeah, the name, which is a force already there, the symbol, which is F, and then the unit, Newton, N. Similarly, for elongation, yeah, it is going to be L and the unit of M. Okay. And then you label the axis, yeah, accordingly. For example, on the Y or vertical axis here, kan kita guna force. And then on the horizontal axis, yeah, we use elongation. And then this is a legend here. Yeah? A legend is to display or to give a descriptive information about each of the graph. For example, you can see here the blue, yeah, with diamond symbol, yeah, represent model Z111W, while the pink, yeah, square symbol, yeah, represent Z112W. Yeah. And then at the end, at the bottom here, you can see you have the value of the spring constant K displayed, yeah, yeah, for different values, or for two different springs. Yeah. Okay, is there any question up to that point?
No, sir.
Boleh, yeah? Okay, the first figure, you call it figure 1, and then you call it figure 2. In case you need more help, yeah, you are welcome to visit this website. Yeah, this website gives you more on kata detail, yeah, how to use these features, yeah, and also extra features. Okay, the final part here for this lab, submit your report with a report cover format that you have created in your lab report exercise number 1. Additional features or creativities related to 1 to 5, so 1 to 5 refer to the description here, yeah, are welcome or really appreciated and will be compensated, yeah, accordingly. So ada page number, kalau ada reference, add the reference, ya. Kalau ada discussion, ya, add the discussion, result, put it in the result section and so on, things like that. Is it loud and clear?
Yes.
All right, so let us now visit the Excel itself. So this is a blank Excel. I hope you can open your blank Excel, yeah, so we can go along together slowly. So in case kalau you nak add on, yeah, to what I just explained, please orang kata switch on your your microphone and then just say something. Yeah, if you find a better way to do it. Okay, let us start with basic. What you need to recognize. Okay, on top of this, you have the name, yeah, A, B, C, and so on. Dia akan pergi sampai whatever lah, AA, ya, AB, AC, and so on. Lepas tu ada triple A, ya, AAA, AAB, and so on. So you can scroll it to the right, ya, as far as you like. That is kita panggil the name of the column. Ya, column ni maknanya kalau kita klik dekat A contohnya, it will highlight column A lah. Kalau klik dekat E, it will highlight column E. Now, the next important thing that you need to look at is the row. Yeah, so here it goes by number. Yeah, so we have row 1, row 2, row 3, and so on. So now I am at row 1, now I am at row 11. All right, now you see a box inside here. Yeah, a box. So each box will have the address. For example, if I click on this cell here, okay, so the box is known as the cell. Yeah, the X. Next important thing that you need to know, the third thing is this one right here, which we call a formula bar. So you can enter your entries. Okay, entries ni will be, dia ada beberapa jenis. Okay, dia ada number yang kita boleh manipulate dia. Contoh ya. Let me just enter a number here. I'm going to enter 2.5. Okay. That is a number. So number ini dekat alamat apa? C3. So that is how you orang kata apa ni, know the address and know the content and number. The second thing you can have, let's say I'm going to call this, what number is this? I'm going to say this is A, yeah, a small a, for example. And I'm going to put equal sign, yeah, just to say that A is equal to 2.5. So now format, I think it is true to any other orang kata apa ni, Microsoft punya software. You can always play around with the format here. For example, I can click on the align right here. Right. So now I have my text, yeah, into this address B3. Yeah, the text. So you see, this is number, this is text. All right. Tag is like a variable name. Yeah, or you can write, for example, on top here, I want to write my name. This is creativity. So I just say name in that column. And then I can go to the right, just use your arrow, can, yeah, right, left, up, down. So I'm going to write down just Zamri. Okay, Zamri. All right. Now, let me introduce something quite interesting. That is, if I want to make my variable as a universal constant. So this is important, guys, because during your programming, yeah, you will note the difference between a local variable and a global variable. So a local variable will just be a number by itself like this, while a global variable will have the dollar sign. Okay, for example, I want to say that I'm going to have my universal variable for mass. Okay, let's say I say mass is equal to, I'm going to write down, let's say 10 kilogram. Right. Are you with me so far?
Yes.
All right. Now you can see what you have is just a mere number 10. How do I make sure that this 10 is a global variable or global number? Maknanya whenever you refer to this, when you multiply, well, you divide, well, you, however you manipulate it, the value of 10 will always remain 10. So in other words, we would like this to be the global variable. So I'm going to add this. Yeah, okay. Okay. Sorry. I mislead you. Okay. Um, because the number 10 here is the number, whenever I refer to that number, I want to make it as the global. So what do I mean by that? Okay, let's see here. Let's say I have, okay, let us restart this guy. Let us, never mind, that is just for the start. I'm going to share with you global variable later on. So now let us make a table. Yeah, let's say I'm going to create a table of X versus Y. So we just enter X and Y. That is the name, yeah, the variable name. I'm going to make it look nice. Yeah, I'm going to center that. Okay, if I have the units, maybe I can just add parentheses. Maybe this is in meters. Okay, and maybe this represent, let's say, what, velocity ke, y, yeah, meter per second ke, let's say something like that, something like this. So let us create a number starting from 1, ending at 10 with the increment of 1. Maknanya kita ada dua cara. Satu, kita masuklah 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we enter it manually. Yeah, a number which, a column which start with 1 and then end at 10. All right, so we enter it manually. If you have 100 entries of this, especially a series number, this wouldn't be nice, isn't it? I mean, wouldn't be practical. So, is there a better way to do it? Okay, this is important. This is important. Okay, remember, okay, please everybody type in 1 and 2. So what are we going to do? We are going to do autofill. Okay, autofill. So when you have 1 and 2 entered, now you highlight these two numbers together like this. And you notice a small square, yeah, a dark square at the bottom here. So bring your cursor to that one until, okay, first of all, you notice elsewhere, the cursor will be a white plus symbol. See here, white plus symbol, right here, yeah, a white plus symbol. So When you highlight this and you look at the small square at the bottom right hand bottom corner here, so you bring your cursor until it changes to a black plus sign. Okay, now press your mouse, left button on your mouse, and then just drag it down. And you can see the MATLAB pula dah, the Excel display the numbers just to the right, yeah, accordingly. Now I have 9. Can you see that 9? Just to the right of my column, uh, near the black plus sign. Hello, guys. Are you there?
Yes, bro.
All
I can
right.
see it.
Now it's 10, isn't it? So release your mouse so you can see that Excel automatically fill the column with 3, 4, 5, 6 until 10. This is one of the things that you need to remember. Yeah. Now let us perform a simple calculation. Yeah. Let's say we're going to have a function of the velocity in terms of the distance. Yeah. So how are we going to make it? So let me share with you my screenshot. Yeah, I'm sharing with you another screen right here. Let's say we would like to compute the velocity y, which is equal to, let's say, a constant a, yeah, divided by m, let's say, yeah, divided by m, multiplied by x squared. Let's say a simple function like this, yeah, y equal to a over m, yeah, x squared. So how are we going to do this? Okay, maybe I can add the unit of this, yeah, to make it kilogram. A is going to be a constant, which will make our equation homogeneous equation or valid equation. So I'm not going to give you a unit. So we will learn about unit consistency later on, yeah, in chapter 5. So for now, let us just proceed with Excel. So we are going to enter an equation which make use of the constant A and M, and then also the first column, which is X. So can you help me to do this? Tadi kita ada tengok variable or name, and then kita ada numbers, yeah, which represent our data. The next thing that you'll see that the cell can accept the formula, yeah, formula or mathematical expression. So we are going to write a mathematical expression here. So a mathematical expression in Excel will always, yeah, precede by the equal sign. Okay, saya ulang balik. Mathematical expression ataupun persamaan matematik dalam Excel bermula dengan equal sign. Ya, tanda sama. So I just press equal sign there. Alright, guys. Now I am going to, instead of typing 2.5, which is A, I'm going to click on that value, 2.5, which is in address C3. And you can see that the address is being displayed in the formula bar. All right. Now, this value must be divided by M, which is 10. So I'm going to add the division here in the formula bar. I click in the formula bar because I am quite comfortable with the formula bar. So I'm going to add the division sign. That's it. Okay. And then followed by 10, which is this one here. So I just click on the address. So it gives you F3. All right. Now, please, guys, remember in engineering, we always add clarity. So we don't want any unintentional mistake. So what do I want to do here? I want to add the bracket or the parentheses. So I just say in the formula bar, you can just move your cursor to anywhere you like. So I just add parentheses. And you'll see that Excel have a very special way of showing you the pair of the parentheses that you have. If you have more than 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs, yeah, of the parentheses, it will display in a different color. So you will have to make sure that they match, yeah, the color. So you close, you open, yeah, at the right location. All right. Now I'm going to multiply this. So because this is arithmetic equation or mathematical expression, so you need to multiply that. So the multiply, just press the shift and then the star, which is sharing with the key number 8, and then the star. So what you want to do here, you want to multiply to x, which is now in column B, isn't it? And the very first entry for x is 1. So I'm going to click on this address containing 1, which is B6. So just click on that one. All right. Now, we're going to do power of 2. So where is power? Can you help me? Where is power? The symbol for power is represented or shared by number 6. Yeah. Okay, I just press shift and then number 6. Okay, that's it. Can you see that?
Yes.
So just press 2, then enter. My advice to you, always double check your calculation. So please bring your calculator, guys. Substitute those numbers, those corresponding numbers, and make sure that you have the value for y of 0.25. Is it correct? Remember the equation that we have is this, this one, A over M. So kita check lah, tengok verify kan. A is equal to 10. So we have, berapa tadi? 2.5. 2.5 divided by 10. X is 1. So what you have is what? 0.25. Correct, Now, we would like to repeat this formula from row number 2 all the way to row number 10. So how do you do? You can copy paste. For example, I can copy that formula, copy, just Control C and then paste it here. Oh, it said division by 1. Okay. Sorry, division by 0. So maknanya there is an error in that. Okay, kalau tengok balik error dia kat mana, macam mana kita nak debug the error. So kita boleh tengok balik dekat address untuk C7. Okay, C7, okay, first check this is the address C7, and then for formula that it show here is C4 over F4 times B7 to the power of 2. So the last one here is correct. Tetapi kan semuanya salah ni. Maknanya C4 salah, dia ambil address ini, kemudian tu dia darab dengan F4, bahagi yang ini, kemudian B7. B7 betul, yang ini betul. So macam mana boleh jadi macam itu? Okay. Sedangkan kita nak bagi dia daripada sini terus repeat saja sampai ke bawah. How do you overcome that? I need your help.
Prof, masuk Prof macam mana?
Okay, sekarang kalau kata, okay, sekali saya padam dulu Okay, saya padam. Kita nak repeat balik this formula dekat bawah ini. Daripada 2 sampai 10. Kalau kita copy and paste, contoh macam tadi, saya copy ni, saya paste kat sini, I have problem, I have issue. Formula dia jadi salah. Kan, cuba tengok sini. C4, F4, and then B7 to the power of 2. B7 to the power of 2 betul. Tapi C4, F4. Dia ambil kat sini. So kalau kita klik ni, kan kalau kita klik kat formula ni, dia akan automatically tunjuk kat kita kan. Contoh C4 ni color dia biru. So yang ini dia ambilnya. Yang F4 ni dia ambil kat sini alamatnya. Yang warna purple ni, yang ini betul purple and result dia kat sini. So salahnya kat mana? Dekat C4 F4 kan. Sepatutnya kita ambil C3 kan. Yang ini sepatutnya C3. Sepatutnya kita ambil F3. Okay, tak apa. Cuba tengok balik address ni. Yang ini betul C3 F3 sebab ini adalah constant yang kita nak kan ni. So how do we overcome this? Takkan kita nak kena tulis ini every time C3 macam ni buat manually okay, macam ni lepas tu enter barulah betul. Tapi leceh lah kan. Now you ada C3 F3 darab dengan B7 kuasa 2. Betul lah. Leceh lah kan. Is that a better way?
Prof.
Ya.
Kalau tarik yang 0.25 tu tarik ke bawah. Tak boleh?
Okey, kita try. Ni, kita tarik ke bawah macam ni kan? Macam tadi kan?
Macam tadi.
Okey, kita tarik ni ke bawah. Kita tengok sampai ke 10. Oh,
tak jadi.
Tak jadi. Okay, saya sengaja buat yang ini supaya kita belajar daripada kesilapan. Kadang-kadang bila kita nak bagi sesuatu perkara yang kata penting ni kan kamu ingat balik kisah Nabi Khidir dengan Nabi Musa. Nak ajar satu ilmu hikmah tu, bagaimana Nabi Musa terpaksa berdepan dengan perbuatan Nabi Khidir yang padanya tak boleh diterima kan maknanya tu. Mana dia kena melalui proses yang susah untuk nak dapatkan hikmah tu. Ingat lagi kisah Nabi Khidir dengan Nabi Musa. Itu dia panggil Quranic style ataupun kaedah kaedah Quran dalam mendidik manusia kan So ini pun sama juga. Baik. So it doesn't work It doesn't work. So never mind. I'm going to leave the mistake there. What we're going to do is we're going to go back to this formula. Now I'm going to do what? I'm going to change the value of 2.5, which is in address C3, and the value of 10, which is in address F3, to be a global constant or a global number. How do I make that global? I'm going to add, ini yang tadi yang saya introduce awal-awal, lepas tu saya langkau. So, kamu boleh jadikan 2.5 dan 10 itu a global number or global value or constant by adding the dollar sign. Dollar sign kat mana? Dekat nombor 4. Masuk dollar sign kat situ. And then, pergi kepada nombor 3, tambah juga dollar sign kat situ. And pergi kepada F, kat depan F, letak dollar sign. Dan dekat 3, letak dollar sign. That's it. B6 perlu ke? Tak boleh sebab B6 kita nak dia repeat sampai ke bawah. Yang kita nak 2.5 tak berubah, 10 pun tak berubah. So now, let's see. Enter this. We still get the same number, 0.25. But now the formula changed to global C, global 3, global F, global 3. Maknanya the address for C3 and also F3 are now a global address. Meaning that 2.5 and 10 are universal constant. Bukan, kita panggil a global constant. So dia tak akan ubah dalam proses matematik. So now we can follow your friend suggestion tadi, iaitu kita klik dekat kotak hitam, kotak 4 segi ni, solid ni, yang kecil ni, dan kita tarik ke bawah. Tararan. Okay. Now you get the result. And kita tengok the second one tadi, yang ini. Tengok betul tak alamat dia? Betul. B7 kuasa 2. Yang ini adalah B8 kuasa 2. Yang ini adalah B9 kuasa 2 and so on. Okay, last kali ini kita kata darab dengan B15 kuasa 2. Alright. Betul? Boleh?
Boleh, sir.
Boleh,
Boleh, Prof.
Okay, baik. Format ni saya tunjuklah sekejap. Just right click and then kita pergi format cell. Biasalah kan, klik dekat number. Okay, number kat sini kan. So, number. So, berapa decimal places you nak? Katalah 2 decimal places. Just click 2 lah. And then okay. So, that is how we play around with the display of the decimal places. Right, now the next important thing is to plot these values. Okay, plotting ni, this is a new Excel kan ya. Dia ada feature yang berubah sikit. Tapi saya akan cuba dengan kamu. Okay, sebelum tu mungkin saya perlu bantuan Hayat sikit. Macam mana kita nak plot this data? X versus Y. Okay, how do we plot this? Sebelum itu, double check dulu, betul ke tidak kalau X equal to 10, Y is going to be 25 meter per second. So, kita balik ke sini. Kita check. Kalau kata X equal to 10, so kita ada 2.5 divided by 10 times 10 to the power of 2. So, what we get is, apa? 25. Kan? 10 bahagi, 10 kuasa 2, 100. 100 bahagi 10, dapat 10. 2.5 darab 10, 25. So, betul lah. Ya? Always check. Kalau saya suka check awal, tengah dan akhir. Kan? Sama juga dengan bila saya masuk you punya markah kan. Saya akan check kan, to make sure that there is no mistake along the way. Kan? Baik. So, dah puas hati ni, next thing is to plot this. Now, in order to plot, kita pergi kepada mana ni? Data kot, tak silap saya. Bukan dia, insert kot. Insert. Go to insert. And then kita tengok ada beberapa option ini. Kat sini. So, I think I am going to choose this scatter XY ataupun bubble chart. You can play around, So, I'm going to click on this one and I have few more other option here. So, you have just a scatter, a mere point without a line connecting it. Or you can have the point with the line connected, between those points, or you can choose the line without any points shown. And let me click on this one. What is this? This is scatter with straight line and markers. And use this chart type to compare at least 2 set of values or pairs of data. Okay. And so this is so advanced in the new feature. You can just look at it and then they can display the information regarding each of the features that it has. And so which one do I want to choose for my representation today? Maybe I choose this one, scatter plot, compare at least 2 set of values or pairs of data. And, okay, I'm going to click on that one. Now I have this. So you can see on the top here, it display this. So you can change this manually. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, you can just play around. You can drag this. Kan, ya. Oh, dia akan apa? You type sendirilah kat sini contohnya. You kata apa? X ya, in meters. Contohlah kan. Versus Y ya, meter per second. You just type. Okay. So is there a question about this?
No
You can
po.
right click. You can right click. Yeah, you can add. Yeah, or format here. Whatever you want to add. Kan ya, kan text lah, apalah kan. Just you can format this. Maknanya you can add the label in the X direction. You can add label in the Y direction. Okay, is there anything else? Oh, by the way, you can drag the size and you can cut and copy and place it elsewhere. For example, if you don't want your Excel to contain this sheet, kan, ya, you can just copy this or cut this. I'm going to cut this. Okay, I'm going to cut this. Yeah, I cut it already. Now look at the bottom here. You have the sheet number 1, which is the currently displayed page. So you can add the sheet, yeah, to make it sheet number 2. Now you can add your apa diagram tadi dekat sini. Kan, ya. Oh, mana pergi pula dah. Sekejap ya. Saya buat balik kenapa dia hilang tadi. Insert, go to this chart, go to that one. Maybe I can copy dulu lah instead of cut. Okay. Paste. Okay. Here we go. Kan, ya. You can create different sheets kan, ya, and put your materials in those different sheets and so on. Satu benda you boleh ubah ini mungkin yang ini you nak panggil. Okay, I erase this first. Okay, you nak ubah mungkin yang ini you nak sebut apa ni, you double click kat sini and then you tukarlah nama dia. Kata ni saya nak panggil raw data. Okay, raw data. And then sheet number 2 tadi saya panggil dia apa? This is graph display or graph. Okay, graph display. Okay, something like that. Okay, guys. Don't forget to save your work from time to time. Yeah. My experience of writing 2 different textbooks, yeah, when you forget to save your work, frequently it make your life really miserable. Nak salahkan siapa? Salahkan diri sendirilah sebab tak save kerja kita. Biasanya bila saya buat ini, after I add some important information or features to my work, I will save. Even though sekarang dia orang ada auto save-nya function kan, ya. Tapi kadang-kadang benda tu terjadi sebelum auto save. So kita nak make sure kata kita ingat perkara itu. Yeah, I will let you explore on your own because this is a journey, and as you travel along, and you will pick up a lot of knowledge, information, experience. So we have now exactly 9 o'clock. So I'm going to leave you here. Is there any question? Please ask me now before I let you with your own exploration. Ya, guys.
Prof, saya nak
Ya.
tanya,
Okay.
kita ambil sebiji-sebiji lah kan data daripada apa tu lab yang Prof bagi tu kan?
Ya, betul.
Boleh saya tanya
Ni
Prof?
pure utara betul ya? Orang utara lah.
Saya
Boleh.
orang Seksyen 7.
Awak cakap macam orang belah sana ya?
Sebab dulu kawan dengan orang sana.
Oh, tu dia. Okay. So, betul. Ambil sebiji-sebiji. Cuma additional features tu, itu yang akan membezakan antara seorang pelajar dengan pelajar yang lain. Okay, soalan lagi? Okay, kalau tak ada, saya nak bagi orang kata perjalanan minggu depan. Saya dah share dalam WhatsApp juga. Okay. Apa yang kita buat untuk minggu depan ialah yang ini ya. Okay, saya pergi kepada nota kita. Nota untuk mana dia ya, sekejap. Baik, yang saya share dalam WhatsApp tu adalah ini ya. Soalan ini, containment tank problem. It is a special problem yang pelajar kena buat kan, iaitu question number 7 tu. So, mana nak dapat dia punya panduan dia dekat sini ya, question number 7. Oh, yang ini saya hari tu minta kamu lukis kan ya. Okay lah, saya lukis dekat skrin ini macam ini lebih kurang. Kan, so bandingkanlah dengan yang kamu punya kan ya. Okey, kita tengok sekejap sebelum saya pergi kepada tu. Okay, saya buang dulu dia punya cacing ni. Setengah pelajar dia panggil cacing ya, so tak apa. So kita guna istilah orang muda cacing. So kalau tengok gambar asal yang diberi ini ya, the diagram is not really illustrative as far as engineering solution is concerned. Sebab dalam engineering, diagram ini seharusnya memberikan gambaran untuk memudahkan proses analisis. So, gambar ini kita tukar kepada yang di atas ni. Cuba tengok. Okay. Ini kedudukan kapal terbang yang running out of fuel tu. Di tengah-tengah tasik, ini tasik lah ibaratnya ya. Ini dah height kan ya. Kemudian ini dia punya tower dia. Okay. So, ini jarak dia antara kapal terbang horizontal distance ya, antara kapal terbang dengan tower. And then ini tinggi tower. Lepas tu bila kita nak clearkan tower, nak buat keputusan sama ada water landing ataupun road landing ya, or land landing ya, ataupun ground landing. Kita nak kena make sure kata kita kena add some safety distance or height, which is this one here. Kan, saya guna warna merah lah kat sini ya, mungkin. Kita tukar color jadi warna. Okay, kita letak warna hijau lah sebab safety kan. Okay, so that is safety distance. And that you must have cleared a minimum distance. So ini kita panggil engineering analysis lah, betul tak? Maknanya mana boleh ambil betul-betul clear tower punya top tu kat atas hujung sini, tip. You have to have this. So bila you tengok solution, now it makes sense kan ya. Dia punya yang merah ni kita panggil gliding ratio lah. Gliding, semua design kapal terbang kan ya, dia mesti ada gliding ratio dia. Ya, gliding ratio ni maknanya for every units of elevation, iaitu arah menegak, how many units in the horizontal direction that an airplane or aircraft can go ataupun can glide. Macam tu ya. So different kapal terbang will have different glide ratio. Ya. Okay, however in our analysis untuk soalan example ini dengan mengambil kira height ini kan ya, pilot boleh buat keputusan untuk ground landing ya. Memang seboleh-bolehnya kita nak buat ground landing ya supaya proses keselamatan ya, ataupun kerja-kerja menyelamat ya lebih mudah berbanding dengan water lending kan. Water lending ni banyak logistik ya, nak kena sediakan ya, nak kena apa buat. Alright, so I hope this orang kata explain that the importance of diagrams ya. Sebelum ni you ada tengok free body diagram. I hope Dr. Natasha really orang kata stress that one to you. Believe me, one of the important skill in static analysis is to be able to represent the real life problem in a simple, relatively simple free body diagram. Itu. Kalau sangkut tak reti, buat lagi, cuba lagi. Macam mana nak dapatkan the correct free body diagram? Alright, let us move on to the next question. Yeah, this one here. Yeah, the one that I share with you in our WhatsApp. So, kalau dulu saya minta pelajar ini buat soalan ini dan submit together with the homework, which is question number 7. But for this semester, I will not do it. So I will just explain to you. So in this one, kita incorporate the things that you have learned in week 1, week 2, and this week. So contoh kita ada word, kita ada kita juga ada problem statement, kita ada find, kita ada data and diagram. Ni dah belajar engineering punya solution tu. Dia punya kita panggil EPSM the engineering way or the engineering method. Okay, just tengok apply this to question number 7. So ada diagram kat sini kita pakai Microsoft Word, kita dah belajar. Kalau you nak lukis 3D, you are welcome. If you want to draw 3D representation, you are welcome. And then kita ada equation. So you learn how to write equation already. With equation number. Try to be as simple as possible. For your equation number. So for example, here I have this equation for L. I have this equation for CT. Now I have this table from Excel. So maknanya tadi from this table right here, raw data, you can copy. You can copy. You can paste into your Word document right here. Into your Word document. Okay. Ataupun kalau you guna platform MATLAB, you can copy from MATLAB and then paste it here. No problem. And then you just learn the new feature in plotting. So you can plot this function. For example, here we have cos C in RM versus radius R in meters. So definitely that the bottom point or the lowest point or kita panggil the minimum point represent the minimum cost. And then it gives you the corresponding radius. So ini cara plotting the graph. And we can also use mathematical approach. Kalau kita belajar balik, kita boleh differentiate this equation with respect to R, and then we set R equals DC dr equal to 0. Then we can solve for R in order to obtain the corresponding radius, which make the tangent equal to 0. In other words, the minimum point lah. Kalau ingat balik calculus, minimum point here, the tangent is equal to 0. In other words, DC dr equal to 0. Okay, that's it. So this is a question that you will need to do. Okay, I will stop here. So you have about 1 hour. Please, orang kata, do not waste your time. Start on your work immediately. Question yang saya bagi sebelum ni, question 3 and 4, yang ini handwritten, guys. This is handwritten, 3 and 4, handwritten. And question 7, this is computer type, a proper lab report format. Okay. If no question, please make use of the time, until 10 a.m. So that's all for today. And next week, apa yang kita nak buat? Next week sebenarnya, you continue dengan yang ini. Kita bagi masa sebenarnya kan. Okay. Next week, you come to the lab. Dulu kita tak ada individual computer, maknanya pelajar tak ada any other access dah. So kita bagi dia 2 jam solid untuk create the solution for this problem. Ya. So next week saya hanya akan buat virtual punya kelas. Attendant kamu isi tapi kamu buat kerja sendiri. That is for next week on Wednesday. So yang ini due dia bila ni? Yang question 7 ni due dia lepas raya nantilah. Ya, lepas raya. Tapi kalau saya jadi kamu, saya tak akan tunggu lepas raya baru nak buat. Saya akan buat dalam minggu depan tu sebolehnya. Kan, ya. Minggu raya saya raya sungguh-sungguh lah. Kan, ya. Lepas tu minggu lepas tu dah ready nak submit lah. Boleh?
Boleh, sir.
Baik, kalau ni kita akan jumpa pada hari Isnin nanti, ya, for our last class session before the Hari Raya break. Alright, bye-bye guys. Thank you for coming to the class.
Thank you, Prof.
Thank you, Prof.
Bye, Prof.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Thank you, Prof.
Waalaikumsalam. Thank you.
Thank you, Prof.
Welcome. Thank you.
Thank you, Prof.
Welcome.